not saying anything. I should say something to test the volume. I should actually do that. See if it works. Because... let's see if it works. It does work. Okay, good. Okay, I'm not saying anything. What's up? What's going on? I've got an itch right there. How y'all doing? Oh my god, it's quiet here this morning. It's just me talking to me? Okay. Then I'm not saying anything. Okay. Simon, hi. JM is in the house. Early on. Hold on. Morning, Danielle. And Berlin. What did I do? I fucked up, man. No, I didn't. Okay, I don't think so. Can you guys hear me well? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Can you? Orange looks good on you. Thank you. Sounds good. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, good. We've got Crazy in the house, which is the one and only Cosmo, which, oh, now I know what she's after and why she's crazy this morning. Is a little fly in the house. You can't reach it. Don't even try. You will try. Yeah, you will. Okay. Shit. This might be problematic because she's that type that will not give up until she gets the fly. So we might have a little commotion this morning here. Yep, there she goes. Okay. Hopefully not around here. Fly, go away from here. Thank you very much. This might be a shit show. She's saving your life. You know what? Yeah, she is. My cat was chasing a fly and then he attacked and stuck to a window screen. Yeah, I know. I hope she doesn't chase the fly here because we got quite the situation and the setup and she might take shit down. She did that, I think, for, if I'm not mistaken, for Libra Extended. She took my stuff down. And she managed to break this guy's ear. It's not that revealing. It's still there-ish. But the top of it is and I couldn't put it back because it was like little stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, you take one for the team, buddy. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, you know what? At least it wasn't her that got hurt with that. I'm excited to hear what you have for me today, Gemini. I watch you and only you. Aw. You've helped me through some hard times. Thank you. You're welcome. Recently started watching your videos and they're spot on. Your videos make my week. Thanks for always explaining so clearly. You're welcome. It's not that clear on my part because a lot of the times I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So it doesn't feel as clear to me. It's like luck. I'm just gonna try to translate as best as I can what I see in here, but to me most of the times it doesn't make sense. So I'm happy to hear that it does to you. Loves from Japan and hugs. Right back at you, Japan. Watching you since 2019. Ooh, you're an early bird. California. Italy. Ooh. Buongiorno. I've been working so much in the past 2 weeks and I'm so burnt out. Hopefully you take a break. Thank you from Nevada. Hi, Nevada. Utah. India. I love going through all the places, even though they're mostly all the time the same places, because it's like from all over the world. but I love seeing where you guys are at. China, Massachusetts, Iowa. You always pick my energy correctly. Nice. UK, Rotterdam, Netherlands, Australia, Qatar, San Diego, Virginia. Man, you're from all over. Oklahoma, South Africa. Attic days. Yeah, that's so when I started the channel, I was living in the attic days. I was living in Chicago, and I started in my bedroom, basically, which was very small. So it was that, you know, white wall behind me. Oscar was there on the bed behind me. It was just me and him. And then I moved to the attic house, which wasn't really the attic, but it was. It was a room, an office room, a spare room upstairs, because it was a pretty small house. And man, I love that house. I miss that house every day. It has a small kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom on first floor, and then upstairs it was that room that I did the readings in, and smaller bathroom upstairs. But I love that house. I wanted to buy that house, but it didn't pan out. I remember the table, yeah. So I told a few of you throughout the readings here and there, and then I said I would tell you the story on the Friday live. You've been such a guide for me through the years, but these past couple months have been such a breakthrough, so thank you, Ali. You're welcome. Illinois. Are you tired? Yes and no. I think we're always tired. And I like how, you know, like I'm realizing more and more, it's not about the sleep, the intake of sleep. That doesn't help me. I could sleep for 3 days. I could still be tired. Because it's not about the sleep part, necessarily, that makes someone tired, I think. It's all the craziness that's happening sometimes. So, I don't feel tired right now. Sometimes I am. Your eyes are a giveaway. My eyes are a little bit teary right now because I just put my contacts in a minute ago, and I put some drops in just to not have issues like last time and have them dried out. Energy is exhausting. Yeah, it's the energy you're kind of running through. So we use a lot of it these days, especially, yeah. The planet is tiring, it is. So a lot of us would feel that. You the queen. That's what we tell Juno in this house. You're the queen. It's been quite intense lately. It's been quite intense. You're on point with the hot and cold, in and out with Gemini. Thanks to you, I learned choosing myself. It's thanks to you guys. You're doing the work. I'm just that little voice that reminds you. Thank you. But it is thanks to you at the end of the day. So take that on. Loving older sister vibe, sibling vibe. Bonjour! A French expat who lives in Chicago near you. Ah, cool. Seems like Mercury retrograde is lasting forever. It does, right? I even forgot we're in it. That's how long it takes. It's like, come on, dude. You look beautiful. Ah, thank you. 10 more days. It's, yeah, it ends Does it end on the... When does it end? 11th, 13th? Around my birthday, I know. And then we have the full moon on my birthday. That's gonna be a shit show. What's the meaning of your necklace? Well, the you know, the typical meaning of a turtle, to remind me to slow down. And then it has quite the meaning, the experience that I've gone through in the jungle. So I didn't remember we were in Mercury retrograde. I had multiple people reach out last night. See, I didn't get it. Well, studying astrology with MJ. Cool. My son loves turtle. I mean, anything reptile that lived for who knows how many years before us, you know, and they keep going. They keep coming back. It's fucking fascinating. Any kind of being, in all actuality. I don't know why reptiles usually bring me back to the beginnings of times. But it's really all of everything. When's your birthday? August 9. A week from tomorrow. Didn't you learn with her? She often talks about you with pride. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, I didn't learn with her, but she did put out a class that I took. I was one of those, you know, I did a live on TikTok recently, and there were a lot of silent viewers coming forward and saying, I've been watching you for years, but I'm one of your silent viewers. I'm like, okay. I'm kind of one of those on YouTube or wherever I go, and I'm just there. I'm watching from the shadows. So I did watch her videos at that time, and then when she started, I think it was right when she started the tarot classes, I signed up for one. So she didn't even know when we collabed a couple of years ago, and she reached out to collab. She didn't even know I took her class, and I'm like, that's so fucking cool. That we got to collab. Yeah, she's very she's a very nice person and very intuitive. And she just has this way of organizing shit better than I would, I think. But I got my own Cappy Moon that helps me with that, so I think it's just a little different. Because it helped me. Her organizing that class in the way that she did it helped me a lot. Do you still do collabs? Not helicopter. Why? What happened? You don't see those around here much. Unless something happens. Anyways, I do collabs here and there. Sometimes I don't when I have my cocooning period, where it's like I can't show up sometimes because it's about me, and this year is definitely about me. So I'm not coming out there for collabs much right now, but at some point I'll come back. Yeah, I collabed with K-Moon, is a very good astrologer in my opinion. It's just, I think, just people that would resonate with you, you know, because I think there's a lot of good astrologers, good tarot readers, and good, you know, it's just, do they speak to you? Do they speak your language? So... yeah, yesterday I came outside to walk Blue. I went for a walk with Blue, and I'm like, is somebody lighting up a fire? That's crazy. Is somebody lighting up a fire in the area? And it was really morning time. Allison, thank you. And then I see this haze like everywhere. What's up with the helicopter? Why is it surrounding us? Did I do something? No. And there was this haze, and there was this, I'm like, why is this? And then I figured out that there was a lot of Canada that was burning that fire. Today is kind of this, no, it's gotten better. It's not the same. Yesterday was pretty bad. If I felt the smell right out the door, then it was pretty bad. Are they looking for a missing child? I don't know. I hope not. Canada fire. Yeah, I know. I figured it out after, but I was just waking up and I'm like, who's making a fire at 8 a.m. when I walk blue? And today it's gotten a little better. It's still there a little bit, but it's not as bad. And yeah, I was telling a couple of you guys during the readings that I got attacked by a bat. Attacked-ish. Maybe I'm a little drama queen here. But here I am, walking blue, do my thing with him. And we have, like, I walk him through the neighborhood here, but we have a stretch that is, you can probably see part of that stretch through those trees somewhere, a little diagonal. There's like a stretch of, like, two little paths, right? It looks like a mini micro forest preserve because there's two little stretches of in between trees, and it's, you know, it's paved, it's nice, but I go through there to bring him back home, and I walk him, and it's starting to, the sun starts to go down, like seriously down, in the sense of it was almost dark in there, and as I enter that path through the trees, and there's houses there, but they're a little further from the path, so they're not quite there, and they're covered by trees and bushes, and so people are not going to see necessarily what's happening there, unless it's winter and everything is dried up. But I was going through there, and then at some point I see something flying, and I'm like, that's not a bird. And I know there's bats, because we have our little bat here somewhere attached to the house. I met him or her when I was power washing the house the other year, and I started walking, and I see something flying. I'm like, okay, it's okay, you know, it's bats, they're not going to do anything. And then at some point it flies so close to my face, and I'm like, ah! I don't yell. I'm not the type to yell and panic out there with animals or whatever the fuck. I usually keep my calm to not freak them out, but this one was so close that it got a ah out of me. And then Blue looked at me, and when he sees me agitated, he starts barking. And he's like, ah! And I'm like, okay, let's keep it cool. Nothing happened. It's okay. We keep on walking. And then when I turned left to come out of that little woody path, I was right there at the end of it almost. And the motherfucker comes in flying with everything he's got right here, and then passing me. And and I started running. And that was the point where there were houses and people in their garages doing outside stuff, you know. So I started laughing, because I'm like, look at me fucking yelling and running. And Blue at that point was barking, like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, what the fuck is... I'm like, imagine this woman coming out of the woods running with her dog, panicked. I'm surprised nobody called the cops. But, and I laughed all the way home. I'm like, fucking Batman. It was Ozzy. I think so, if anything. My cat brought me one off our balcony. Oh, was it alive? Did it make it? So I forgot to look for that significance of that. Not only spiritual significance of bat, but spiritual significance of bat attacking you. Like, dude, we have bats in our attic. Yeah, see, when I go in the attic to change the filter for the furnace, I don't see any. It's pretty insulated, it's pretty cool, but when I did the power wash along the edge of a non-usable horn thing we have, there was one. One came out. I'm like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to wash you out of there. Means change coming. Okay, and it's coming that brutal. Barely nicked it. Such a good kitty. Okay, good. I was in bed and a bat was taking circles over me in the dark. Imagine that. I ran. Look, I'm used to bats. When I was in the jungle, I was sleeping with them in the same enclosure. I don't mind them. But don't come at me like that. Do not. There are many different interpretations. Oh, I'm sure. Mercury really be microwaving, right? Should I wait to launch fundraising for my business? This time feels beautifully cursed, sort of risky. What do you believe? What do you feel? Fuck Mercury retrograde. What do you feel? Allie, if you had one place to live in the world, where would it be? You know what? I have no fucking clue. I do know that if it had a beach, and I'm not sure if ocean, maybe a big lake, big body of water, somewhere with that. In terms of everything else, there's going to be spiders everywhere. There's going to be, you know, let's not go to Australia for that, but, you know, there's going to be stuff everywhere that's not ideal, but survivable. Hot or cold? Hot, but not too hot. Here we go. Hot, but not too hot. Half Moon Bay, California. North Carolina is gorgeous. I've been to North Carolina. I've been on the Outer Banks. It was gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And to Boone, California, and then to Outer Banks. It was definitely gorgeous. Punta Cana. I've breezed by. The reminder that Mercury retrograde is not end all. No, it's not. I mean, if we kind of get caught up in that aspect of, oh my god, it's Mercury retrograde, don't move, you know, then we kind of create that reality for us. Yeah, it's advisable to not throw yourself in major things, but like, you can. If it feels like that's the time, then fuck it. Ohio Indian Lake. Interesting. East Coast, North Carolina. Nice. Punta Cana is heaven. Warm ocean, breeze, white sand, nice people. The solar flares are kicking my ass. Saggy in Alabama here. Thank you. Namaste. You're welcome. Feels like Mercury retrograde is just an excuse to blame it on something else. Yeah, right? Whenever something fucks up, technology-wise especially, I always say, it's Mercury retrograde. It's not my not my fault. I know. Flagstaff, Arizona. That's an interesting place. You know, when I was driving a truck, I wasn't so deeply immersed in energy stuff, but I did feel certain things everywhere I went throughout the country. Flagstaff has an interesting energy. I didn't know at that time that Sedona was right there below it, but Flagstaff has quite the interesting energy. My truck broke down there once and I had to stay in a hotel with Oscar for a day. Do you miss driving trucks? The freedom. When I do, deeply, I go for a road trip with no direction, basically. But I do love driving, so... Don't they have like one of the actual deadly Scorpios? Ooh, I don't know. We are spaghetti aliens. What the fuck is that? Oscar, baby boy. I love that pup. Oh my god, my boy. Peru gave me vibes. Peru is gonna give you vibes. Do you miss Europe? There's such a different tone to Europe, it's not even funny. Yes, I do. You know, it's my origin. So I do. Alberta is beautiful but cold winter. Yeah, that's the thing. I was looking at somebody was looking at some pictures, or like some yeah, pictures of places in the world, and I'm like, is that Alberta, Canada? And I'm like, I wouldn't know that necessarily, but yeah, it was. I'm like, man, that place is beautiful. So I kind of recognize it, even though I don't really know it, but I kind of do. I love it here in Europe. Though I had my way, if I had my way, I'd live in pretty France. What you doing, baby girl? This one, I was just reminded the other day that when she came in March, I had to wipe her bum every day almost. She used to poop a little soft, and she had a little something on her, and she's white. It's gonna get stuck in there, and you're gonna see it. And I had to clean her almost every day. And I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not doing that anymore. And this morning, we had a situation. I don't know what she did, but because she's eating everything, she's eating everybody's food, and it's like, you don't understand. You can't do that. Not that you can't, but you can't, because your stomach is gonna not tolerate that very well. How would you protect your energy? Beginners, no tools, no sage. Just intention. Go in nature to connect with the earth and set that intention of, groundness, protection. Intention is very powerful. Is this your full-time job, or do you work doing something else? This is it. Are you Russian? No, Romanian. Rain dance works. Yeah, that too. Grounding rocks. Bare feet in the grass. I'm from India. We follow Vedic astrology, but your readings is good, ma'am. Really like it. Taurus, zodiac, and Aquarius moon. Which one should I follow? Follow whichever one you feel guided to. Sometimes the sun is going to resonate more than the rising, more than the moon, more than other times others. So whichever one you feel guided to. There's probably messages in all of them, but Calgary. Her rain dance. I can see you now, hysterical. I don't know my rising, but I know the sun and moon. Doug, it's easy to find it online for free, based on the day, time, place you were born. If you're interested in finding your rising. Little girl, I didn't clean your face today. I cleaned your behind. I didn't clean your face. Is it normal for a person's energy to be up and down right now? It's normal to be up and down at any given time, depending on their personal experiences. Then, on top of that, there's a lot of shit happening within Mother Nature's frequency, the Earth's frequency. So, if you're an empath, you would feel that in all sorts of ways. So, yeah. You must know your birth time to get your rising sign. Why is rising sign so important? All of them, I think, are, because they help you kind of navigate through certain things in certain ways. All of them have a particular role for you. Rising is how you're being perceived from the outside, you know, how the world sees you. The moon is more of how you see yourself or how you feel deeply within you. Your critters are gorgeous. Thank you. So all of them have some sort of something to bring to the table. Should I watch my rising tarot first or sun? Whichever you feel guided to. Luminița, salut! I also watch my Venus sign. Yeah, whichever. I used to go by, even if the titles of the videos that I used to watch didn't make sense to me, maybe I felt a drawing in towards my moon sign. You know, I saw the title and I'm like, well, what could that be talking about? I don't know, but I want to watch my moon sign today. Like, I feel called to watch that. So it's, I think it's what you're being called to watch. I only know my sun sign. That's enough for me. Let me guess, you're a fixed sign. Oh my god. That's so funny. What is 5 planets in a sign called? I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I would assume you're talking about Scorpio, including Black Moon, Lilith, and this year. I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about stellium, but I'm not one to advise you on degrees and stelliums and all sorts of shit. I'm Virgo, actually. You must have a fixed sign rising, but if you don't want to know, shoot. Must be nice. I go from Virgo for sun, moon is Aquarius, and rising I gotta look. There we go. Guys, I'm not taking question for advices on personal stuff. I'm not doing that here. You can have multiple stelliums. Yeah. I have one in Sagittarius. I didn't even fucking know until recently. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because my Leo, when it comes out, it's not 100% Leo. There's something else to it. But it's still fire. But it's not Leo. And I'm like, oh. Poppycat, hello. I'm Leo with moon and rising in Scorpio. No wonder I'm so stubborn. Ooh, you got the stubbornness. I'm Sagittarius sun. I have a Gemini stellium. I've been told that I have a hot temper. My big 4 is earth and fire. Yeah, I mean, Earth has the tendency in general to be stubborn. The one that's the most is Taurus because it's a fixed sign. But just because they're coming a lot from up here, they have that tendency. You're such a down-to-earth Leo. That's why, because I got a lot of earth to me. That's what's keeping me. Which part of Romania are you originally from? When was the last time you were back here in the Balkans? Last year I was there. I was home. I'm from Bucharest, but my dad grew up across the Danube, across from you guys, actually, from Bulgaria. So I used to go there in the summer times. And that was what I called my countryside. Bulgaria, okay. Lots of Bulgarians. Buna, buna. So we could see you guys from where my dad grew up, from across the Danube. And I think we had someone crossing over just by swimming, but the Danube is, as you probably know, a very dangerous place. Lots of currents. I almost drowned in there when I was a kid. A very little kid. Your collective is very diverse. I love it. Yeah, I know. It's people from everywhere. MRM, morning. Și sunt din București. Blame it on Sag Moon. Buenos dias. What if I don't know the minute I'm born? Can I figure out my rising? I think so. You know, go with your intuition. Go to the closest to the minute. I don't think it's gonna be... I'm not sure if the rising is specific to the time necessarily. I know these days you can look up without a time of birth, but I don't know. I can't guarantee. Usually it's okay if you at least have the hour to calculate your rising sign. Colombia. Heart, soul healing. Stop looking. You said you don't want to know. Why do you want to know now? My daughter is August 22nd. She's a Leo, but the reader called her a Virgo. She was born at 9:30 p.m. She's right on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. So she kind of has a little bit of both. Ce vârstă ai? 41 pe 9. Where's the fur babies? I only got the crazy. Oh, she's not even visible. Cosmos here. The other ones were hard to... We woke up a little late today, so it was hard to settle them down after they eat. Because after they eat, they do a little blah, and then they settle down. But today they didn't have time, and they were still blah. So we had to separate them a little bit, because otherwise we would have had a shit show here. So it's like a Largo. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, Juana, we have the same moon in Cappy and rising in Libra. Cosmo will arrive during Scorpio. Probably. She knows her stuff. Legro. Legro. Yeah. Where's my fledgers, man? We had a couple of fledgers yesterday that took off from their nest here. I don't see them coming directly here, and I'm like, dude, you're right in front of the house. Can you just, it's around the corner. I'm sure your parents know. No. I need to learn to clear my energy, because being an empath is great until I feel super overloaded. Yeah. Yeah, you need to let that shit go. Let that shit go. It's great being an empath, but you really need to know to not hang on to that. Can cusps pull as either sign energy in a reading? What do you mean? Transmute the energy. Exactly. That should be in Empath 101 classes. How to get rid of that shit. What's your birth sign? Leo. Let that shit go, and then a statement about kitty pooping. Exactly. And then wipe that shit away from Cosmos End. What gets me, my daughter says she doesn't resonate with either. How do you know if you're feeling someone else's energy and it's not yours? It takes practice to figure that one out. That's why a lot of people that pick energy up, it takes them months or years to figure out that, hey, that shit ain't mine. So there isn't a specific solution to help you to figure out right now. In time, just tune in and be honest with yourself. Is this mine? Does this belong to me or not? You know? And then at some point it becomes kind of second nature, where you just pick it up like that. It's like, oh shit, this isn't mine. But it takes a lot of work to determine that and to get to that place. It's not impossible though. It's just awareness. Love and light to Alice Wonderland. Aww. I think tonight I'm gonna watch Alice in Wonderland. I keep on wanting to rewatch that. Usually it's pretty obvious now. Yeah, exactly. After a while it becomes quite, like, you pick it up. Or tune out if they're crappy. Exactly. I shut that shit down like no tomorrow. I go the other way. The cartoon. I want to watch the original, and then, you know, all the remakes. But I want to watch the original. I have no idea how the fuck they made a cartoon for kids with that type of a fantasy, because it's hard for an adult to understand what the fuck is going on there. It's so fucking deep, though. It's like, I don't know how I would have watched that as a kid and been like, oh yeah, we're all mad here. Yeah, I get it. I doubt it. Even now, it's hard to get. Luminitsa, thank you so much. Mulțumesc. I could have done a life sentence and got out in the same time it took to learn about energy. I know, it's not easy. And look, as a kid, I've always been quite intuitive. I just didn't have the tools or the knowledge to what that fucking was. That would have been described as, you're very introvert and you just don't open up and you're very living every experience within yourself. Okay, but I lived it in a way of energies rather than, Aubrey, thank you, rather than, oh, I'm just, you know, a kid that suffers through traumas internally and I'm not going to work through them. No, I kind of got everything as energy. I just didn't know how to name it, what to label it, what to do with it, you know. So at the end of the day, it ended up helping me because I became very observant. She's still following the fly. Very observant and very knowledgeable in translating and dealing with energies. Do you believe there are evil people in the world? I think we all carry evil. I think we're all capable of good and bad. So yes, there are. Do I like it? No, but that's how life is. That's what it's made of. Dark and light. Cosmo, here. No. The fly came closer to my shit. No, we were in dangerous territory. Because Cosmo's not gonna give up. Duality it has to be. Yeah. There's degrees of evil. Most things are a spectrum. Yeah. I think we all have equal parts of both. Light and dark. And whatever this life is made for each of us to do out of it, we'll do. You know, so that's why it's kind of our responsibility at times to gain that awareness and to choose. What are we gonna put out there in the world? Are there any astrological events to watch out for in August? I don't know, I'm not an astrologer. I do know there's the full moon on my birthday. Yay. I don't think I've ever been at least aware that there was one on my birthday. So, full moon in Aquarius. Cosmo, you're not gonna reach it, and if you're gonna try, you're gonna take most of my table down. Why is that fly here? The eclipse. Yes, there is an eclipse. Is that in August or is it in September? The Leo Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass. Well, it would have affected the Leos mostly. September, yeah. I don't know the date, but there is that eclipse, which is something around the red strawberry eclipse, something. I don't know. I saw something about it. September. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty cool one to see if we have clearance. I'm so glad the King of Wands is gone for Libra. Is there an eclipse in August? No, in September. Oh my, she got it. Don't eat it. Did you eat it? She gets bugs and she eats them. And then it's the worst when she eats stink bugs, because she stinks afterwards. Yeah, I think she ate it. Protein, yeah. Do you like streaming on TikTok? I kind of dig the lives there. It's pretty cool because there's all sorts of things popping on the screen, and I'm like a little kid. I'm like, oh, look at that popping! Oh, look at, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, ultimately, but it's fun watching. It's like a little game. I don't know. Oh man. Oh no, she didn't get it, but she's getting it. She's getting closer to it. I think she thought she got it and ate it. I don't know. She's licking her mouth while she's still looking out the window. Can't see shit. Oh, question. Do you think AI can do tarot or astrology? I swear there are some channels on YouTube that are AI. Oh, I don't doubt it. They can do anything, sure. They're not gonna have necessarily the intuition personalized like we all do, but hell yeah, at some point they would be able to do anything. Would we feel that connection to what they have to offer us? No idea. At the end of the day, they're still robots with apparently a conscience, but I don't know. I think. And I don't doubt it that it's already out there somehow. There's no soul in AI. Exactly. So I don't know if we would feel that. Oh, I feel you, AI. Yeah, you speak to my soul. I don't think so. Soul to soul? Yes. Robot to soul? If we allow ourselves to get there, then we're fucked. What if we were AI before and now we are this? I'm happy with what we are now. Maybe we were. Maybe we were in previous lives, all sorts of other forms than human life. Yeah, I don't doubt that. You're saying turned into humans? Maybe. Did you know tarot was your purpose? I'm a nurse, I'm loving tarot, autistic too, which is it really speaks to me. No, I didn't. I really didn't. Culturally, for us in my country, we kind of run away from tarot in the sense of scammers. Ah, no, we're not doing that shit. So, no, I never really expected it until I kind of put the intention of, in my readings at least, of let me see if I can get something out of these readings with purpose, in the sense of let me see if I can point out things that people can recognize in the energies that surround them, and then that might be helpful for them to navigate through their life. And I think it worked out like that. So the person attached, how can we be sure if it's the same person we are thinking about? It doesn't have to be. You can't make sure. You have to look at it from a neutral perspective, not from the perspective of, I want it to be this person that's attached to me. Because what I say in the person attached to you, I might give you indication of what the energy is. But if you look at it from the perspective of it's that person, that's why a lot of times you're going to say it doesn't resonate, because that person wouldn't do that or feel that or say that. And I could be talking about not even a person. I could be talking about your energy bond with your dog or your best friend or your job. So just because you want it to be that person attached to you doesn't mean that that's the energy I'm talking about. How is tarot and astrology connected for you when you do readings? It's not. I'm not an astrologer, so I tend to not connect from that perspective with the energies. However, I do get confirmations from astrologer friends that, hey, you're in line with what's going on in the planet. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Aquarius 143, correct. Do you meditate? Not as much as I would want to. Unless laying on the couch and having cats taking turns to purr on me and sleep on me is I think that's a form of meditation too. But the kind that I would really enjoy would be going out there, setting up a fire, and just chilling for a little bit, just me and nature, which I will. Life is a meditation, exactly. Which I will create that space for me at some point. That is a form of meditation. I like laying in the grass at night. I do too. I'm scared of critters though, so I don't think I would be able to meditate much. Having a cat on you is so calming. It is. It's numbing too. When you have Juno especially. Yesterday she just wouldn't let me breathe without her being on my chest. And I'm like, girl, I need to do stuff. I need to go. Nope. She was laying in there and then twisting in that comfortable position that they do. And I'm like, when you see her so twisted that you don't know where she starts and where she ends, it's like, I can't move. I can't disturb this. So you just take it in. Rain dance, yeah. Morning, Ratri. Yeah, and I have 4 of them to take turns. Yeah. So I don't get shit done a lot of times. Telepathy is very real. Yep. I resonate so much with the way you are with cats. I don't know what other tarot readers focus on and how they read, but don't come at readings fixated. Try not to. I know a lot of the times that's why we come to begin with to tarot readings, to see that person, what are they feeling, what are they thinking, but try to get away from that kind of a approach to readings, because you'll get fixated and nothing will resonate, because you'll hear stuff that you don't want to hear, and then it's like, nah, they wouldn't do that, nah. So try not to do that. I once had a horrible stomachache. Laid down on my couch, my kitty jumped on to my stomach and lay down. After several minutes, I felt better. He jumped down, went into the corner, and vomited. Yep, they pick up on our energy like crazy. But that's the thing with cats. They know how to transmute it. Dogs pick it up too. They have a harder time transmuting it. That's why they get all sorts of... And now every dog owner is going to feel guilty. That's why they have all sorts of crazy stuff happening to them, like cancers and all sorts of things. Because they don't transmute it. Cats do. Cats have that natural ability to pick it up, pick our shit up, and then out it goes. Dogs, not so much. They do pick it up, but they hold it in. And then they get sick. So... made me feel guilty instantly. I did too when I found out. I'm like, oh, poor Oscar. I gave him cancer? Shit. Which, you know, that's also their purpose in their life, to be here for us, to help us through shit. So, you know, it's not like you do it on purpose. But... does anyone know how Petra's doing lately? I miss her. Aw. She's... I think she's good. She was in the live, member live, last time, and... I gave her a little bit of the tough love that I'm used to giving to you guys sometimes. You didn't give your dog cancer. No, I didn't. But I might have. My energies might have. MRM, you had a member live without me? Yes, we did. Do you think wild animals can befriend you? I have a robin that comes to see me all the time. Have you had any visit you before? I think they can remember you. I think... I mean, the sparrows we have in front of the house, since last year, since the raccoon grabbed the little chicks from the nest and basically ate them, I created a fucking war zone. There's no more raccoons approaching those houses anymore. So the sparrows that are there, when I'm close by, they don't run away. They were actually in a fight or something, and I was trying to break it off by approaching, and they're like, oh, you're here. But they kept on fighting. So I'm like, dudes, cut it out. So I think they remember you. Animals would. I think they know you. I'm not surprised if a specific bird or animal would come back if they connect to your energy. That is amazing. Raccoons can be butt heads. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Look, it's nature. I get it. They're looking for food too. And that's where it is. But not here. Go someplace else. And I want to help them all. But Your Snow White alley. Yeah. Apparently. Who barricades from raccoons. Your readings are helping me stay alive. Aw. Is that why I have wasps every year? Yeah, they remember you. What are you putting in there that they come back for? I have an outdoor cat house. I think they connect to the free food. For sure. I mean, that's the first thing. You feed them once, they remember you. But then I think they remember your energy. That's connected to that. Not necessarily just the food. Do you know how birds hold energy? No. I got bit by a wasp for the first time in 40 years last week. That sucks. I'm trying to figure out if my bite was a wasp or I can't tell the difference with them. Are wasps those ones that call their friends and all their family like, hey, charge? Because if that was it, then mine too. But they suck. Food is a good way to use people's hearts or animal hearts. Wasps are assholes. Okay, so it was a wasp. Oh man. They do that, it hurts. Sometimes they sting even when not threatened. I didn't threaten them. But to them, they probably thought I did. Do pets come as past loved ones? You know what? I hear that could be a possibility. I'm not sure. Because we're never sure of these things. None of the people that are convinced that, you know, I'm not sure. But I can tell from my own experience that there's this very deep connection I feel, and I felt it one time in particular when Felix was a kitten and I looked into his eyes, like into his soul. I felt this connection to a being from a past life, for sure, that I was connected to. Now, it definitely felt similar to the energy of my dad, but I didn't go as far as, well, I might have jokingly told Felix that he's my dad a couple of times, but I don't know. I think it can be possible, but there's definitely the potential for our animals to be either past life animals connected to us, or even humans from this life that passed on, or previous lives. So I think we should be open for every possibility. And at the end of the day, it's just that connection to them that matters. I feel when I see a hummingbird, it's my mom. It's probably at least a sign from your mom. MRM, you were faster than Allison's reaction. Howdy, past lifers. I had a dream visit on my dead cat's birthday from him. It was for sure a real visit. Oh yeah, they definitely come and visit. I've been seeing a lot of crows for the past few years. Interesting. Animals are fascinating to me. I'm multitasking. Yeah, multitask with kicking people out. had a cat that died, but literally I can see him in the neighbor's cat. I think he was reincarnated. He comes and visits once in a while. Aw. I reported that one that said scam. It's interesting because I only set the live up for members. So they would have to subscribe to come in and put crap on here. Because I don't think any of the existing members that have been following for a while would do that. Maybe they would. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have their coffee this morning. But we usually kick them out. Do you ever feel the need to approach a perfect stranger with a message? I never did, but like, I'm assuming that if I would have something super strong, I probably would, and then probably run, depending on the stranger. Because what if it's someone that doesn't really believe in this kind of shit? I would be like, okay, just putting it out there, bye. just in case. I hope you hit 1 million soon. You deserve it. Oh, thank you. Oh, nice, with the cardinal. I just found the thumbs button. LOL. Oh, man. I like when Renchi puts me in timeout. You want another timeout? I can do it if you want. You want one from me, MRM? I'll be harsher than the Renchi. Ah, Felix wants to come in. I do. Okay, I can see those capital letters. Okay, let's give you a timeout. How many, like, what would seem fair to you? 10 minutes? 5? What do you think? You've got 1 minute, you got 5 minutes, you got 10 minutes, you got 20 minutes. What do you want? Random, but do you think animals or people are more healing? I think animals. People have the ego too much attached to them. So animals can be more. 3 minutes? We don't have 3 minutes. 24 hours. And people can be judgmental, so I think animals. Are you telepathic and is it possible? Yes, it is possible, and I am, but not in every. You're in control. Yeah, let's do this. I'll give you 1 minute. I'm a soft Leo. A Renchi Virgo would give you probably 10. Okay, 1 minute it is. 5 minutes? No, come on. She won't even know what hit her. You would put her in timeout for the whole day. Do you resonate with your Leo readings sometimes? You know what? I do not watch my readings, and I don't pay attention to it when I do it, as if it's me in there. Sometimes it kind of clicks that, oh, I'm a Leo, and then I look at what's going on, and I'm like, huh, okay. And then I come back, because I don't want to kind of draw it in personal. Will you do yearly readings again for 2026? Potentially. But I would have to start really early on them. Oh man. I think animals are our authentic connection with spirit. They definitely, I think most of them definitely have insight into both worlds. This one and the one that we can't really see. Are you telepathic? Yes. Not with everybody, just with the ones that are open to that. When will you start reading? In a minute. And it's time. Thanks for the reminder. So quiet without MRM. She was just out for a minute, unless Allison gave her. Do you have a spirit animal? I think we all have spirit animals that are going to be different depending on what we're experiencing. So they might show up. I think we have one specific one, just like our main guide. And then based on whatever experiences we're going through, there's going to be all sorts of other spirit animals, I think. So it's a whole different world. The grass is really greener in time out. Oh man. How is it greener? Because you can't say shit anymore? Are people asking for timeouts now? Oh man. Is it a contest of timeouts? Timeout kink. It's like a drug, huh? It's like, oh my god, I got my timeout today. Yes, I give him like hugs. Oh, and I know you enjoyed Allison. It's like, ooh, timeout. Ooh, how long? How long? The longer, the better. I have brown bears and white owls as my spirit animals. I feel it. Cool. Cool. I mean, every animal, I think it's really cool. And I love how a lot of times we feel that strong connection to those spirit animals. Do you have a tarot reader that you watch as well? I do not watch tarot anymore. I used to a lot, but then I didn't. Because, you know, it's like going out there to buy something that you like to eat and then learning how to do it yourself. And it's like, I'll do it myself. I'm not going to buy it anymore from out there. Was I just on timeout? See, you don't even realize. It's like, you want a little bit of timeout, you get it. You ask and you shall receive. MRM, if you want a longer one than 1 minute, I mean, I know it's never the same as that first time. Did I miss Capricorn? I didn't start the readings yet. Do you read for yourself? Yes, but I haven't in a very long time. You can never recreate that feeling from the first time out. So you can ask for more, but, you know. Don't you be handing out my time. Oh man. Come to London. I have to. One of these days I gotta get there. Ali needs to do a live where only timeouts are given. Throughout, yeah, for sure. Come to the live of timeouts. You can choose. We have variety of 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 hours. When are you coming to Halifax, though? I don't know. I have to, at some point, visit that part of the world, too. That would be the longest 10 seconds for me. When will the reading start? When I start it. Are you doing a live chat for your birthday? Not sure. Should we do the timeout chat on my birthday? I'll time you guys out. It's my birthday. Time me out like crazy. When's your birthday? A week from tomorrow, on the 9th. Every time I watch Ali, my brain is on a timeout. Okay, so we don't need to use the button. Judy, you don't like the game of timeouts? It's your birthday month. Yeah, we entered my birthday month. I love the button. Oh man. Mine is the 4th. Cool, happy birthday, it's coming up. Anyone have fruit flies as their spirit animal? If you do, I'm gonna call you guys when they show up for me because they're very annoying. Get it back. The Lionsgate portal will be a strong one. There has got to be a special spiritual meaning to these timeouts being accepted freely. Oh man, you guys are funny. We need buttons, even if we won't press them. Ready. Is that a threat, Allison? Ready? In terms of... Are you telling me to start the reading? Is a turtle your spirit animal? For that particular experience it was. For that year, it showed up a lot for me. It's 10:47. And? So? Any chance we can start soon? Ooh, people are getting antsy. You don't do that to a Leo, because I'm gonna extend this motherfucker like no tomorrow. You don't. I need breakfast. Go get it. You don't get antsy here. Leo doesn't work like that. Leo's sometimes a spoiled brat when it's like, you tell me what to do, I'll do the opposite. Don't rush. No, I was about to start anyway, but now that I'm getting pressured, it's like, okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's, should we bring the stubbornness up, or should we bring the ego down, or it's definitely a testing ground for me. You're on, Leo. Oh, I know you would challenge my stubbornness. Let's wait. It doesn't work like that either. Reverse psychology. No, you already fucked with my stubbornness. You can't play the other side. It's not gonna take your time. Look at you guys. You know what's up. You can't rush a turtle. True that. My bet's on Ali winning this round. I would, but I did promise a reading. If I were to play this game in that way of my stubbornness, I would probably not do the reading at all at this point, because I can go far with it. But, no, I'm not going to do that. But I was going to start. And then Allison started a trend of people putting pressure on me because she wants breakfast. It's like, it's past breakfast anyway. You might as well do brunch. When's your birthday, Ali? August 9th. What's your secret for this amazing youthful energy? Never lose touch with your inner child, even when people say you're silly or you shouldn't, like, be more serious. Fuck that. Life is not that serious. Just keep your inner child present all the fucking time. Why kill it? for the sake of the world we're living in? Fuck no. Stop testing her. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Vieni in Italia. Ti ospito. Thank you. I'll pass by Italy too at some point. I'm 70 and still a child. Good. All right, we're doing this. Jokes aside, stubbornness aside, Leo aside, we're doing this. I'm getting hungry too, that's why. Anyways, yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday, Leos. I know it's our season. We shall roar like motherfuckers. Anyways, current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be, oh, Cosmos sleeping, she's so cute. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, an angry person that wants brunch, lunch, breakfast, whatever. Where the other energy is at, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. After the live is over, live is over, give me a few minutes and I'll put them in there. Anyways, roles can be reversed. You know the drill. Let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. Is Felix still nearby? He left. He was at the door. Wanting to be let in, but I didn't. My helpful elves didn't either, so he left. He gave up. He may show up at some point again, and maybe someone will. We'll let him in. Ooh, Cappy. Ooh. Okay. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. You're doing good. You're doing you. You're dealing with an energy that's not doing that great, but you're you're doing your thing, you know, and you are stressed out by what's going on here. It is impacting you, but you're keeping stable, you're keeping clear, you're kind of coming in with it's their journey, it's their stuff. As much as you are involved in this, it's not your demons to fight type of thing. Because on their side, they got the Devil, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit, kind of fighting with their own demons about something. Like, for the most part, they look pretty steady, pretty stable, pretty okay. But right now, they're struggling with something. For the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Yeah, for the most part, this looks okay. You know, in general, it's just right now, I don't know what they're doing in there. It's like they're fighting with themselves over something. And they know they shouldn't. And they're trying to keep it contained to themselves, but it is reflecting through this dynamic as I see it. I see you recognizing it and being like, I don't want to be part of that. You know, that's on them. Okay. Let me see what the universe has. The Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're kind of keeping a sense, I think it's you, because you're showing up as the most stable energy out of the two. Maybe it's them too, but kind of giving a sense of creating the space in which everything is going to turn out okay. So someone's kind of really trying to hold that space for whatever's going on here, and I think that it will. There's definitely a whole lot of awareness that, hey, there's an energy here that nobody wants to deal with but whoever is dealing with it, but let's not get involved in it, and meanwhile let's kind of just hold space as much as possible, which is a nice energy, and I think it's working out. I think it's going to help. But this is definitely temporary, whatever is on their side. It's one of those, I'm having a nasty day in which please stay away type of a deal. And you're like, okay, you know, okay, gotcha. Anyways, moving on to Taurus. Christy, thank you. Taurus here, tired. Let's see. You are looking tired. Alrighty, on your side you get the Temperance card, the World card, the Four of Cups. You are tired of waiting for a cycle to close off. You're actually pretty upset about it too. If you're tired of waiting and you're losing your patience over something, that means it's been going on and on for who knows how long. Because earth signs have the best ability to keep up with slow things. So if you're losing your patience over this and you're tired of something, then yeah, it's a cycle that needs to be closed. And I think it is closing, but it's taking forever type of a deal. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Hold on. I don't think you're attached to this energy as much as this energy is attached to you. This is almost someone that looks up to you or something, that is learning from you, or I don't know. It's giving me you're the teacher, they're the student vibes, and they're learning from you type of deals. But I don't think you're connected to this energy through the sending of the cycle. I think this is just one of those energies of pick me, you know. I'm here. Hey, I learned. Hey, I know. I'm growing. I don't know. It's kind of a, I mean, it's not a bad energy. It's not shown up in an obsessive way necessarily, in a, ooh, I'm going to put you up on a pedestal and you're my guru type of a thing. It's shown up in, they're just learning from you, you know. It's not necessarily bad. They're looking like they're quite fixated on learning just from you, and that could be problematic, but given that we're not clarifying, I can't tell. For the connection, the Three of Swords, the Star, the Four of Swords. Whatever this is, it seems like a delayed closing of a cycle, basically, and that's why you're a little bit down, because it prevents you to get to where you need to go. You know, once this cycle closes, you're free to go in the direction that you want to pursue next, and the direction that you want to pursue next, it seems to be your heart's desire, and then it's like, well, I can't while I have this open, so, you know, so it creates a little bit of a delay and a little bit of discontent on your end. Okay. But in terms of, you feel that after you would close the cycle, you would feel more free to go after your heart's desire here. Oh, not you, you. All right, let's see what the universe has. Who the fuck is doing yard work? That's not good. Hold on, let me finish with you. The Empress, the King of Swords, the Death card from the universe. Yeah, you just want to be done and over with a certain chapter of your life, because you're done there. And it's not really done in the physical or something. You just want it all wrapped up. You want to be like, I'm done completely. Okay. Yeah, you're not done. Anyways. That's it. Moving on to Virgo. From one Leo to another, no one rushes us. No, you don't tell a Leo when to go, how to go. Fuck no. They'll show you. Don't do that. That's when the Leo comes out. Oh man, that's so funny. But it's true. Even in real life, even if I know I'm not right, I'm still gonna do it, because it's like, why would you tell me to do that now? No, I'm not gonna do it. You can't help it. Whoa, what's going on here, Virgo? You guys are keeping it together. I like this. And around you, it's a shit show. It's like the whole world is going nuts. On your side, you get the King of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you have times in which you feel like you're losing it, you're not keeping it together, but for the most part, your energy is showing up as keeping it together here. Because, man, there's stuff going on around you that you don't want to be any part of. You're like, I don't want to, no, take your shit, deal with it someplace else, don't bring it here. Don't. Okay, you just want calm. Okay, the energy attached to you, the Tower, the Sun, the Moon, what the fuck is going on here? Intense, dragging through the mud types of energies of healing. This is almost looking like someone going through a nasty looking and feeling type of a dark night of the soul in the most nastiest way. This is a type of healing that you come out either going up or you keep yourself down there for a while, a big while, until you realize what the fuck is going on here. But when you keep yourself down there, it's in a pretty low vibration energies that are going to create quite the mess. So I don't know. But yeah, I understand why you would want to do your thing over there, in that corner over there. Do not come close until you figure out what's up. Anyways, for the connection, the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to not involve yourself here. It's very hard because you are emotionally involved by the looks of it, but it's like you're learning to keep your energy to yourself and not be part of what's going on there. But you're being dragged in sometimes. So this is good practice for that, to learn to keep your energy to yourself. Even if you're part of it in the physical, still learn to, okay, separate. That's your shit that you're dealing with. Thank you very much. It might affect me in certain ways, but I'll work on that. It's fine. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm happy to see that earth signs are kind of keeping their feet on the ground there and not letting other energies kind of fuck with them. They got their own fuckery, internal fuckery to deal with. They don't need to let other energies, but you do have some interesting energies forming around you. All of you guys. From the universe for you, you get the Empress, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, holding yourself in that space of balance, in that space of alignment with yourself, no matter what comes at you from the outside. So this is definitely good practice for protecting yourself from other energies. They are entering, and even when they do, just what we talked about earlier. Transmute them and learning to transmute them and not hang on to them and realize that, hey, this is not my shit. It's yours. Deal with it. dealing with mine, you deal with yours. Anyways, moving on to fire signs, Aries. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Venus, Virgo Mercury. And Deborah said, wow, James, I bet you are organized. Very organized. That was so funny. Anything but organized, you know what? My fiance that passed away in 2009, he was a Virgo. And he was organized, but he was kind of a messy organized. Like in his mess, he had order. But he was a messy, like, you know. To me, it looked like everything was all over the map and all of that. But he had order in his mess. So every Virgo will have, James, you rebel. Every Virgo will have order to things. But man, you've got a lot of Virgo. Yeah, I don't know what to call him because he's passed. So it's like my former fiance, my ex. I can't call him my ex. Anyways. Aries, you get the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles. You're working on something, but it's something that would not necessarily bring results right away. It's something that would kind of work over time, and you feel good about it. You're not in the typical, well, I want it now, you know, type of a deal. You're putting effort into something. It's one of those slowly but surely you'll get there, and you're actually good with that. You're actually in a place of, yeah, no, I feel good about it. Okay. The energy attached to you, the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 6 of Pentacles. Someone's showing up here from the intention of equal give and take. They do want to show up from that place, but I don't think they can at this time. Not that they don't want to. I don't think they can. Something around them doesn't allow them to. They're busy or something. I don't know what they're doing. But that's the intention. But they're not doing it in that way. So there seems to be a little bit of off-balance type of a connection here because of the inability to show up even though they want to. For the connection, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Yeah. There's a chickadee somewhere here. Oh, look at it. It's a bird feeder. I knew I heard a chickadee. I love their sounds. It left. We always have chickadees here. Anyways. Yeah, the connection is fine. There's a forward movement here. It could be slowed down because of the I can't, or I don't think it's, and it's not the type of I can't because I'm lazy today, or it's because they're busy with other stuff and it's coming more on their side. They have to take care of this, have to take care of that, have to take care of that, and then they're gonna show up for this, you know what I mean? So it's not intentional. It's not, oh, I promise that I'll show up, but I won't. No. So there is progress here for whatever this is. It is slowed down, but I do see a lot of acceptance over it. Like, you know, I know they're busy. I know they're doing this and that and the other. So it's not upsetting necessarily. It's quite accepted. Let's see what the universe has. Why... I'm trying to understand, well, yeah, trying to understand why there's so much usage of leaf blowers. Because it's like we're at the period of time where we don't leaf blow because the leaves are not, but there is grass and all sorts of, yeah, okay. But it's like sometimes it's too much, like, okay, clean up the grass, 5 minutes, you're done. I don't know. Anyways. From the universe, the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the King of Swords. Yeah, it's a little bit of a slow type of an energy that I'm seeing attached to this whole situation, which is a little uncommon for a fire sign to keep up with and to be okay with it, but you seem to be okay with it. There's sometimes it's stressing, sometimes it gets to you that, yeah, it's slow, but it's okay, you know. So eventually you show up with the sense of, it's okay, slow and steady wins the race, so we'll be fine here, you know. So there is something that's progressing, but quite slow. Okay, good. Moving on to Leo. Let's see what happened here while I was gone in readings. Late fiance, okay, gotcha. Who was this? Oh, you kicked him off. Okay. Anyways. Let's see, Leo. Watching you makes me feel so calm. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. Finally, a clear-cut type of a energy for the most part. On your side, you get the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You're very practical about something, where I see your heart trying to come out, but you kind of keep it contained. Like you don't want to let your emotions run whatever's going on. So you're kind of keeping it up there at a practical level. You don't want to let out too much of this because you don't want to get gushy about stuff. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords. This energy, on the other hand, is showing up super open towards you. Maybe that's why you're like, okay, not too much. You know, I don't know. Because there is love on both ends. You're showing up a little restricted in how you open up to it. They're showing up with, yeah, let's do this. So pretty balanced-ish. You're a little more restricted than I would like here, which creates a little bit of imbalance actually, but it's not horrible. For the connection, the World card, the Judgment card, the Nine of Swords. Oh, there's an ending of a cycle at play here that's a little bit stressful. Maybe that's why you're keeping it up here. I think it's for you personally that something is not over this connection. I think it's yours, this ending of this cycle. Felix. Do I have my elves coming in to let Felix in or no? Anyways, I think it's your personal cycle, but it does impact you on how you show up within this commitment, you know. So, I don't have my elves because Felix is running scared. Oh, by the elves. I do have my elves coming in. Anyways, let's do the universe. The Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. You're going through a process, a personal process. It has to do with self-love. So I'm not surprised to see cycles closing through that process. You know what I mean? So yeah, something's going on for you personally here. Which, again, I don't think it has to do necessarily with this connection directly, but it could impact the way you open up to connections that you're part of. So keep an eye on that. Because I don't think you want to let your personal stuff affect how you're going to show up, but sometimes it will. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, depending on what you're going through too. And for the most part, it's good. I don't see it as being problematic. But just a little more awareness. Moving on to Sagittarius. You need to ascend to a permanent timeout. Whew. What's going on here? Anyways. You guys. Yes, I know. There. That took care of that. I am reading the chat in between signs. But I get what you're saying there. Yeah, you tried. We're not at Scorpio yet. We're not doing Scorpio yet. Hold on. You got eye goo, and I didn't clean it this morning because I needed to clean the back goo. I know, TMI, but hey. Animals, cats, babies. On your side, you get the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Eight of Cups. It's an interesting energy you're showing me here. You're kind of falling off from the masculine aspect of you. We all have feminine and masculine aspects to us. The masculine takes charge and does and always is on the go, go, go. You know, it's a good one as long as it's balanced with the feminine. You're kind of dropping off from that, which is telling me you're probably starting to align more and more with your feminine aspect. You're putting that, it's like, you know, that side of you, you recognize that, you take it and you put it to the side and you say, wait for me right here. I got something to do. Like you feel a little disconnected from that side of you that always has to go and do and take care of shit, you know? That tells me that, again, you might actually start leaning towards your nurturing side. The side that, I just need to be, you know? Which is not a bad one. You're giving your masculine a timeout. Maybe, what, 1 minute? 24 hours? I don't know. So your masculine side must be in this chat. Anyways. The energy attached to you, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords. You got, I don't think this is a specific energy. I think it's more energies around you that are kind of there supporting you, being right there by your side or something. There's not a lot they can do from what I can see here in terms of, I don't think these are the energies of your truest friends or family, or it's almost like people you're just meeting or something, or they're coming in as support, but not the support of that I would feel usually from family or friends. It's a different type. It's, we're here for you, but you just met, you know, that type of a support, which doesn't mean it's less supportive. It's just, it doesn't have that foundation to it. So I think you're going through quite the journey here. And these would be people that surround you at this time that are there for you, for sure. But not a lot they can do because this is your journey. For the connection, the World card, the Justice card, the High Priestess. Yep. You're connecting more and more to your intuition. Interestingly enough, you're showing me that up until now, almost your whole life, you functioned from this premises of let's take care of shit, from this masculine side of you. And now you're probably realizing, what the hell am I doing? Let me balance it out with something else, potentially the feminine. So there's this shift that's happening within you. That's why you're putting that to the side, because you're kind of leaving the old you behind, and now there's a new restructured you. Okay, super cool. Let me see what the universe has. I'm sorry, who are you looking at? There's nobody there. The Temperance card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're working on something. I would assume something that has to do with your own personal growth and transformation. And you seem pretty down about it too at times. Because it is hard, you know, sometimes. So I'm not surprised to see you. I'll keep going, I'll keep going, I'll keep going. But man, it's a bummer sometimes. But then I'll keep going, you know what I mean? So that's it. You're doing good here. Definitely something quite transformational. But, you know, it's going to get hard sometimes. But moving on to air signs. Libra. Oh, hold on. I was stuck. Okay. Time out forever for the old me. People feel entitled to be rude on the internet because nobody can see them. They're more gutsy. As I said, we all carry all sorts of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when nobody can see you, you can let it all out. So, keyboard masks. Yeah, I don't know why the internet is becoming so inviting for people to bring out the worst in them. I would assume they would use it for the other side, but hey. Anyways. On your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. Something that was good is turning into something not so good anymore. But it's not... It's either going to show up for you in the sense of like having that aha moment while it's happening, like, oh shit, this is turning sour. Or it's something that you already kind of knew that it was heading in this direction. So there's no in between here. Either you knew that this was going south for a while, or it's going to hit you like, oh shit, it's happening. You know? The energy attached to you, of course, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun. Huh? Hold on. Three of Wands, Temperance. It's you that's shifting in this. So if you are involved in something, whatever it is, where you want it to be, and it made all the sense in the world to you to be involved in this, you're shifting. You're like, I don't want this anymore. So it's not going south on its own. You're the one that wants to take it south because you're shifting. You're changing your mind about something. Because this energy shows up as being steady, stable, like it's here. It's working out. It's great, you know. It's whether or not do you want to be part of something here with this energy or not. And then initially, yes, you did, but now you're done. Well, you're gonna be done. Yeah, for the connection, the Three of Wands, the Temperance card, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're telling me that for a minute now, you haven't been necessarily super happy with how things were here. So that's why you're shifting into, okay, this is no longer working for me. So yeah, it's been going for a while then. Let me see. From the universe for you, as a final advice, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups. You know, you still care about the situation just because you're realizing that, hey, I no longer want to be in the same space as whatever the hell is going on here. That doesn't mean, oh, I no longer care for the situation. I hate their guts or something. No. Are you still following that fly? Or who are you? There's nobody there. There's nobody there, baby girl. She's grown up. Look at that fluff. Anyways, so there's still love here, and there will be love no matter what happens here, and no matter how you kind of bring it down or bring yourself out of the situation. So it looks like a peaceful transition out of something, or that's the intention at least. You know, and I think it will be, in all honesty, based on the energies that I'm seeing here, because they're showing up quite steady. They're not showing up charged, just because now you're realizing, hey, I don't want to be part of this anymore. I think you made a choice over something that felt good, and then you changed your mind. You know? And that's it. But that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. On your side, I thought I heard Juno sometimes does, you know, and I thought I heard that, but she's not here. She's with us. She's upstairs in the bedroom sleeping. Anyways, on your side, you get the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Four of Swords. You look super balanced here. Your mind is clear. You're super aligned with that nurturing aspect of you, that very caring aspect of you. So you look pretty nice in your energy here. Super balanced too. Like you're not just, oh yeah, very emotionally grounded, and you know, like all your mind is clear, your heart is open. Like your chickadee's here again. Where is it at? Anyways, yeah, super nice energy. The energy attached to you, the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. What is this? It's a strong connection. They're showing up as aligned as you are. Everything's great here. They're exploring options for where this is going. So I feel like there's a level of growth here for this partnership. But you're kind of in the same boat by the looks of it, energetically speaking. Super, super aligned by yourself individually and then within this connection. Super nice. For the connection, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. Very strong soul connection based off of love. And again, there seems to be a level of quite a strong bonds and teamwork type of a situation here. So, cool. Anyways. From the universe, you get the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. And I feel like you've been waiting for things to kind of show up, to kind of work out. Because you've been working on something for quite a minute here, which I feel like has to do with somehow indirectly with this partnership. And it's been hard. And it's like, finally, you know, things are starting to show up or something. Okay. Yeah, super nice energies here coming into them slowly but surely. Dude, that chickadee is obsessive today. Where is it? I haven't seen a chickadee in a minute here by the feeders. And they used to come all the time. And then they left. Maybe they got upset. I don't know. But now they're back. And they're making it known. Apparently. Anyways. Moving on to Gemini. Cosmo left too. It's like, I don't know, man. What the fuck is going on here? On your side, you get the Five of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Two of Swords. Leave it to Gemini to bring the excitement in a reading. Hold on. You are trying to find excitement into something. Oh man, you keep on connecting and disconnecting with something here. Like, 1 minute you're like, oh man, this feels so good. And then the next minute is like, no, hold on, let's question it. And then it's like, oh no, let's be with it because it feels so good. And it feels, oh my God, I'm so excited, out of my skin excited. And then you start questioning it. And then you start doubting it because you're too excited about it. Why would you be so excited about, God forbid? So you have to question it. And then breathe. Take a couple of steps back when you find yourself in this energy. Get out of this energy fast because it'll take you places where you're going to get yourself exhausted. Now, the energy attached to you. And I can see why this is happening because this is a nice energy. But don't react like that to it. Keep it together, Geminis. For the energy that's responding to this, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Cups. Super nice energy. Of course you would be excited about it, to say the least. Look at how you're reacting to it. Super strong connection that you feel to whatever, whoever, you know, they're keeping it together in their energy. They're like, this is what it's about. And you're like, oh man, that looks so good. It looks so freaking fantastic. And then it's the excitement level that takes you out of everywhere, anywhere, all the places at once. So be excited. It's something to be excited about. It looks good. For the connection, the Temperance card, the Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, it also looks like you've been waiting for something like this to show up forever. Don't scare it away with your excitement. If you've been waiting for this, breathe. Breathe. Take it easy. Excitement, good. Not this type. It'll take you all over. Keep it contained. Anyways, let's see what the universe has. Gemini neurotic giggle. Exactly. Gemini's jump. Oh man, no. Alright. From the universe you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah. Let it show up. Whatever it is, no matter how exciting it is. And some things are going to feel more exciting than others. And especially something like this. Especially if you're telling me, hey, I've been waiting for this to happen, to come at me for a very long time. Of course you're going to be excited. And you can be excited, yes. Not in the way that you would scare this off though, because then what are you doing? You know what I mean? So don't be the type that takes 10 steps forward, 20 steps back just because you reacted out of, you know, like, calm. You can get excited. Just don't chase this away. Also breathe. So it's all good here. It is. All the reasons in the world to get excited. Anyways. What did I say? Leave it to Gemini to make it exciting, or yeah, something like that. And then, okay. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. Who this? I don't go out enough to know anyone. Maybe when you're out, you're gonna have a freaking encounter with an adorable dog, cute puppy, and that'll make, oh my god, I don't know, hopefully not. You'll scare the dog away. Who the hell knows? You know, keep yourself open to anything. And it's not that you've been waiting for the person forever, for that energy of getting so excited about something. So it could be anything. Keep yourself open in there. For on your side, you get the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles. You're in a nice place with this one. There's a connection that you're moving your energy towards in the most balanced way possible, in the most loving way possible. Like, you're showing up for this. Super nice. Now, the energy attached to you, the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Temperance card. They're not as balanced. Not to say that they're not there for this as you are, but they're not as balanced. They would take this energy that they're getting from you, they would embrace it, they would be like, oh, thank you for sending this, but they don't have the ability to send it back in the same way, maybe just a fraction of it, because they keep on going from their super whatever's going on up here in their head to their heart to how this feels, back to oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's going on, you know. So they're not as balanced as you are. So they're not going to respond in the same way that you are sending this energy out. For the connection, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Six of Swords. For them, it's a work in progress type of thing. If you've reached this place of openness towards something that's meaningful to you and, you know, you're there already, they're not. So it's a work in progress type of a thing. And it's going to be up to you how you want to show up or not show up for this. Wait until they do the work, go and mind your life, and then they'll catch up if it's meant to be. I don't know. But there's definitely this is not an equal give and take, and you're giving from that equal give and take perspective. Which, if you're aware that, hey, this is the situation and they're working on getting there, and I choose to accept that and wait, it's your choice, you know? But there could be also the understanding that, yeah, they're not going to give the same place because they're not ready, they're not there. So, okay. From the universe for you, as a final advice, the Two of Wands, the Temperance card, the Eight of Pentacles. You trust that they'll get there, though. And it does look, based off of the energies, that they have that potential. Because I see the work in progress, too. So they are working on getting there. You know, on the same page, on the same exact page. Okay. Again, at the end of the day, it's going to be your choice. If at some point you say, hey, I'm no longer going to wait for this because this is taking forever, your choice. You get to choose. But have the awareness over where things are at, and that you get to choose for yourself what you want to do about this journey moving forward. Not about theirs. Theirs is for them to deal with. Anyways, moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. That's a beautiful energy. It's a very in the moment type of an energy, in the flow of things. Very nurturing to yourself and to others around you. Very happy. Just very nice energy, very grounded. So that's how you're coming through for this one, which is beautiful. The energy attached to you, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Oh man, they were almost there with you. They're also very grounded, a little too grounded in the sense of maybe it's an earth sign you're dealing with or something, because they're definitely very inward, usually, generally. But at this moment in time, they are a little bit up in their head about something. It's not problematic though. It still feels like it could be a matching energy to yours though. Very grounded. Okay. For the connection, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Beautiful energies of love. I don't know if you're going out for the weekend, doing something together with whoever this is, but it's a beautiful experience that's being shared here by the looks of it. I wouldn't have expected from these two grounded energies, like I see them so grounded, to have so much fun here. It looks like a light energy of, hey, we're having fun. Okay, cool. Maybe you need that groundness to kind of contain the fun level. I don't know. But nice looking energies here. Let me see what the universe has. Are they still blowing? As I said, 5 minutes, you're done. It's not that much grass to blow. And leaves are not here. But maybe they have a project of who knows what. Maybe they cut some branches. You know, let's give them some credit. Anyways. From the universe, you get the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Empress. It's like the more you sink into these energies that will bring you to your heart, the more you're scared that fear will come in. And it's like, it might, but you can't anticipate it being there. Kind of like, I don't want to disconnect from, you know, feeling what's going on here and being in the present. Then don't. Yeah, but I'm scared. Well, see? You brought fear in. I'm scared that if I, you know, like I really want to be there with it, then be there with it. And if fear comes in and disconnects you from it for a split second, it's okay. Just bring yourself back. Because it's like fear of, you know, when you feel something so good, fear of that moment going away. Let it. Don't let your fear come in to tell you that you should let that moment go away. Energy is going to move. Let it move. Let it pass. Another moment wants to come. Maybe it's even better than the first one. How would you know if you're hanging out? But it feels so good. I never want to let it go. Let it. Let it go. That in itself is going to create fear, trying to hang on to that moment. Because energy wants to move and you're hanging on to it. It's like, stay here, energy. No, I want to go. I got to go. You're like, no. No, let energies flow. Let energies move. Energies are looking good here. And they will keep looking good if you let them flow. So let it. Anyways. That's it. Moving on to Cancer. Do you do isometrics for your hands? What is that? What's isometric for my hands? What is that? Was that question for me even? I'm like, hold on, I'm here. Oh, workouts. Well, I do P90X. See, I should have gotten it from there. I do P90X sometimes when I remember that I need to work out. And then other stuff, but mostly that will bring me back into shape. Anyways, on your side, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Page of Wands. You have a an energy of separation here, or a loss, but you're showing it to me here, and then you're showing me you past it. Not past it, but almost past it. So that usually indicates you've gone through a separation of some sort, or something, some loss. And you're starting to come at the other end of it, feeling a little better each day or something. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. This energy is still hopeful that things might come back into a sense of, let's not break this, let's make love, not war. There's a lot of pain there in the middle of it all, but there's still quite the hopeful energy. For the connection, the Strength card, the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups. You have the strength to move on here. You're showing up with the strength to move on from something. So you're definitely on your way out of something, or maybe you've been making your way out of something here, but this energy is still quite, this other energy is still quite open here. Which I think you know, which is making it even harder for you to move on, but you still show up as very determined to keep going, keep pushing through. From the universe, you get the Fool, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. See, because they're in your heart, for sure. From an energetic standpoint, hell yeah, you're open to this, and your heart is open. Physically, though, I see you separating yourself from this. So again, not sure if it's intentional, or if it's something you gotta do, but you're leaving something in the physical potentially behind, as emotionally you're still attached to it. Jesus, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm starting to get very scared at my older age. I'm starting to jump more, and I don't like that. It's like, dude, there were doves flying out of here at the same time, but it made quite the noise, and it scared me. I think I'm starting to be a little bit of a drama queen without wanting to. Oh, man. Anyways. We're done here. Can't believe I'm going out there to clean the backyard if a fucking dove scares me like that. Man. No fear. I know! No fear resides here. God damn it. How? Fucking got attacked by bats. It probably flew like a kilometer away, and I was like, I got attacked by a bat. Man, no, it came literally. And that was, I don't know if you heard that, okay? I don't know if you heard that, but that was scary sound, because it was so peaceful after that leaf blower shut out that I found, oh, look, my Zen is here. And then those freaking doves flew out together, making quite the mess. I am brave, but I'm scared shitless. Apparently, lately, I heard it. Good, I'm glad you heard it. You probably didn't hear it as I heard it. No. Scary shit, man. I'm back. Where were you, Emma? Were you timed out? Your lives are very relaxing. And I fall into that place of relaxation sometimes, and then that happens, and then it takes me out. Did you do Taurus yet? I did all of the signs. Scroll back. And for Taurus, scroll way back. But not all the way to the beginning. Halfway. Probably. Anyways, is Blue gonna come in? Let's see if Blue's coming in. And then we shall go. Because apparently breakfast is needed. By this time, it's lunch. Paige, your puppy should have woken when the doves... Oh, he's coming. Come here, Bubba. Come here, Bubba. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, you did. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh my God. Oh my God. You act as if you haven't seen me for 2 days. Bubba. Oh, I was here for just 2 hours. Oh, baby boy, you're good. You're good. Mama's here. Mama's here. You're okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, stop pushing. Oh, my Bubba. My Bubba. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's acting as if I was gone for a vacation of a week or something. And I just took him out before I started the video, so I don't know why he's... Oh God, Cosmo's coming to play with him. You know what she does at night when we go to bed? We have certain routines, right? Yeah, put your ass on top of Mama while she speaks. Because, you know, it's not enough that doves scare her. Now you're squishing her. Anyways, we have our routines. So they all wait nicely for me. I'm usually first to go into bed. And this guy waits nicely, calmly. No, none of this craziness. And the minute I put the blanket over me, that's his cue almost. Like, okay, can I come now? Can I come now? And I'm like, yeah. I have to signal him because otherwise he'll approach, but he's unsure. But I have to be like, yeah, okay, Baba, we're good to go. And he comes and he washes my face, my night facial, and come on, turn your face to me, not your ass. He washes like that for like 5 minutes or so. Then Cosmo comes in behind him, because while he does that, he wags his tail. Then Cosmo comes, plays with his tail, and then he leaves me to go and continue with her. And what she does is grab him by the face. Come here. Like this. No claws, but like this. And then she jumps on his head with her butt. And then he licks her ears, then she bites his eyes, or there's a continuous, like, I have to take that on video one time. They're so fucking funny. And they do that for like 10 minutes or so, and then they're done. they're going to bed. He's too cute. He's the cutest. He's the cutest. He was acting as if, oh my God, I've missed you so much, Mama. I've been here under your nose. Yeah, but behind closed door. Okay, Bubba. You okay? Mama's right here. Oh, yeah, Bubba. Oh, baby boy, my baby boy. Such a good boy, such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Felix is at the door. Felix has tried to get in for like 3 times. Okay, Bubba, let's go. Oh, Pachika. No. Let's go. No, we're not going OUT. Okay, you want to stay here? Okay. Here? You don't want to leave my side? What the hell is going on? Why are you not leaving my side? Should I know something? Is there anything going on in the air today? I did say today when the life ends. I don't think we're somewhere, because he's very, very needy all of a sudden. Felix made it. Yay. Lunchtime, yeah, for sure. Felix, you wanna come here, Baba? You wanna come here? Come here, baby boy. Come to Mama. I know, there's no room because Blue is here, but it's okay. Come on, Baba. What bird is that? I have to go out and do some yard work. Do you think it's gonna rain? And if it does, then I'll stop doing yard work. Felix is not coming. I mean, he's here. He's over there. But because Blue is... Oh, by the way, this is Felix's chair now. But now that Blue is in here, he's like, no, I'm sorry, that's only my chair. And I decide if I share it with you sometimes. You're still timing out? What the hell? What are you doing, Bubba? Are you hiding your face? Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Here, hide your face over there. He likes to put his head places like that. You're such a goofball. Such a goofball. Okay, you want to go? Okay, let's go. Maybe Felix will come if you go. Come on, Bubba. You're not going anywhere. You're going by the side of the chair here. Huh? What do you say? Okay. Come on, big boy. Can you imagine my struggle with him at the vet? And they're trying to put the table down, and I'm like, don't even try. I'll lift him. Because this is going to be a hassle. I would rather lift him up than having the table help me. If you're in Illinois, no rain this afternoon. Okay, that's good. So that's just the smoke thing. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been here. People are like, you disappeared from YouTube. No, I didn't. I've been here. But you did. Oh, man. You know what I like, Frenchie? MRM. This is freaking ridiculous with your timeouts. Anyways, I'm wet now. Bye, Blue Bear. Any plans for the weekend? No. Nothing special. Probably work. Here and there. But, yeah, Felix is in the room. He definitely wanted to come here, but if I'm sitting on this chair, because this is his new stolen chair from me. If I'm sitting here, he may not come here, but he has the other chair that I used for the older readings at the desk over there. So if it's not this chair, it's going to be the other one. So, Felix, come say hi. Come show them your lion cut, because now it's starting to show a little better with some hair on you. Last time you looked like you were completely shaved. Come on, Bubba, show your boots. Puss in Boots. No. No, he doesn't want to. August monthlies? Those were posted last weekend. Those are done. It's okay, you can ask. But I did post them already. Timeouts and boots. Yeah. You're welcome, Jen. It's okay to ask about stuff, just don't pressure, especially a Leo. Never pressure a Leo. They'll go the other way. If you tell them you should go this way, you should do this. No. No, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't now that you're telling me to do it. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of a natural human response in all honesty. But with Leo, you just gave them a challenge right there. Yes, Felix, come show us. Felix, come here, Bubba. I'll give you this chair. You come say hi. I will give you this chair to sit on. Because it's yours anyway. I'm not in this room today, so it's you can have it. No, he's not. Unfortunately, he's going in the other chair. Yep. No, that's why he wanted to come in this room, to go in his chair. Anyways, Leos can be difficult to deal with sometimes, for sure. We're fixed signs, man. And we're fixed signs. It's very hard to budge us. Even though we seem quite flexible because of that fire, we're kind of set in our ways in a lot of ways. It's cat energy, yeah. Anyways, that's it. The game, MRM, the timeout game is done. I'm gonna time out. It's funny to hear you say your ex was a Virgo. The Leo Virgo dynamic is a beautiful chaos. Yeah, my spouse is a Virgo too, so I know. They've actually been born on the same day, ironically. Different years, same day. So that was quite the irony. But yes, it can be a very beautiful, disorganized, organized chaos for sure. I remember when he was the only kitten and he came for readings on the regular. Yeah, that was back in the the attic day. The attic days. And they all did that when they came as kittens, where they would gravitate around me a lot more, and then they grow out of it. They're like, but anyways, my ex was a Leo, 10-year relationship, high highs and low lows. Tell me about it. Oh man. Allison can have her breakfast. It's lunch by now. But yeah. Love you guys. Come to India. I have to. I'm chasing the foods that I like in India, and it's definitely one of them. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And give me a few minutes for the timestamps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.